Hello guys, it's your girl Maria and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video it's all about health and wellness management and we are going to look into classical theory. So our learning objectives is to define what classical theory is and then we'll look at the characteristics, advantages and disadvantages and lastly the types of theories. So, to define what classical theory is, we are saying that it is a traditional theory wherein more emphasis is on the organization rather than the employees working therein. So it considers the organization as the machine and its employees as part of the machine. So here you can think of any type of machine that you are quite familiar with and you can relate the concept to that. So this classical theory is focusing on centralized authority and skill specialization. Now, the characteristics of classical theory, we are saying that number one is more concerned with production than employees, and then two, it divides employees according to their specialty, resulting in highly efficient system. Three, we are saying that it ensures job security. Now, job security, it means that for every employee you need to have that sense of knowing that his or her job is safe from any occupational injuries and diseases. So it also ensure better career growth, and then lastly it results in faster decision making and quick implementation. The advantages and disadvantages of classical theory. For advantages, you're saying that it increases productivity and efficiency of workers. Two, increases the wages of the workers. Three, helps create better working conditions. You need to make sure that your employees they are in a safe and healthy working environment. And the last one on the advantages, we are saying that this theory create bonds among managers and workers. On to the disadvantages, we are saying that this theory creates pressure and burden of work among the employees. Two, it is based upon the one best way and it is applicable to the simple organization structures. So it does not fur on today's complex structures. The third one, it focuses on the individual performance of the employees and categorize them into efficient and inefficient. And the last one, we are saying that it kills the creativity of the workers and creates frustrations among the employees. Our next slides, we are going to look at the different types of theories, whereby we are going to talk about the Henry Fayol and then Frederick Taylor, and then the last one will be Max Weber. Now, to go in details about Henry Fayol theory, we are saying that it is known as the father of modern management that gave a new perception to the concept of management. So, the Fayol theory is an administrative management theory that assumes management skills to improve the organizational performance and is practiced by the managers to organize and regulate the internal activities of the organization. So, here the aim is to accomplish managerial efficiency and performance, and it is based on personal experience. Looking onto the functional management file, we are here guys down here. So we are talking about planning, organizing, leading, coordinating and control. Now, to plan as a manager, you need to visualize the future and draw up the action program. Organizing, build the material and social structures of the company. Leading, you are guiding and orienting your employees. Coordinating, here you are linking, uniting and harmonizing all collective acts. And the last one, which is control, you need to verify that everything happens according to the established rules and the orders given. So, our next slide is on the 14 principles of Henry Fayol. The first one is division of labor, whereby it says that specialization of tasks and people to increase efficiency. Number two, authority and responsibility. So, authority, as the manager, you need to give right orders and expect obedience from your employees. Responsibility comes in with accountability. Number three, which is discipline. Bosses to say that energy and justice in sanction orders clear and fair rules. Subordinates, this applies to the employees. They need to be obedient and respect the organizational rules. Number four, it's command unit, whereby we are saying that each employee must receive orders from a single boss. So this is a general principle. It happens in almost every organization. The fifth one, which is direction unit, there should be a boss and a plan for each group of activities that have the same goal. Subordination of individual interest to general. Here we are saying that the general interest must be above the particular interests. Seventh, which is staff remuneration. So remuneration simply means that is the money paid for working or for a service. So there must be a fair and guaranteed satisfaction for employees and for the organization. Eight, which is centralization. Here it has to do with concentration of authority at the top of the organization. Nine, scalar chain, line of authority that goes from the highest to the lowest rank. Number 10, which is order, there must be a place for everything and everything to be in its place. And this has to do with material and human order. 11th, which is equity. Equity, kindness, and fairness to gain staff loyalty. So, as a manager, you need to have that fairness. You need to treat your employees with respect as well. Number 12, which is stability of staff. There must be a reasonable tenure for a person in the office. Number 13, initiative. So, initiative is the ability to visualize a plan and ensure its success. The last one, which is team spirit. Team spirit, it has to do with harmony and unity of people, which is very important for the organization. So, that was it about Henry Fayol. Now, let's look at the Frederick Taylor theory. It is known as the father of scientific management proof with his practical theories that a scientific method can be implemented to management. So this scientific process involves experiments, observation, analysis, and inference, and was applied to create a cause and effect and an effect relationship. So this theory is based on observation and experiments, and it focuses on increasing productivity. Here we are looking at the five principles of Frederick Taylor. So let's just look into them in details. So number one, which is science, not a rule of thumb, which simply focus on increasing the efficiency of the organization through scientific analysis of work and not with the rule of the thumb theory. Number two, which is harmony, not discord. So the relationship between managers and workers should be cordial and completely harmonious. Mental revolution, it involves a shift of attitude of management and workers towards each other. So both should understand the value of each other and have to work with full participation and cooperation. Number three, I would say cooperation, not individualism, because there should be mutual collaboration between the workers and management. So, managers and workers should have mutual cooperation and confidence and a sense of goodwill. The last one, which is development of every person to his or her greatest efficiency, here is to assure that the training is given to the right people, to the right employees, and the right steps should be followed by the manager at the time of selection and when recruiting candidates based on scientific selection. So the last theory, which is the Max Weber theory, so this is known as the bureaucratic management theory, that is most efficient way to set up an organization. So bureaucracy simply means that the when you look at the organizational structure that is characterized by many rules, standardized process, procedures and requirements, number of desks, meticulous division of labor, and responsibility, also the clear hierarchies and professional, almost impersonal interactions between employees. Now, to look at the characteristics of bureaucracy, they are actually six of them. Number one, which is division of labor. Division of labor has to do with jobs broken down into simple routines and well defined tasks. Number two is authority hierarchy. Authority hierarchy, we are saying that positions organized in a hierarchy with clear chain of commands. So the third one is formal selection. Now, with formal selection, we are saying that people selected for the job based on technical qualifications. The fourth one is formal rules and regulations. For simply means that for every organization it has to have rules and regulations that need to be followed by each and every person in that organization. So systems of written rules and standard operating procedures. In personality, we're saying that uniform application of rules and controls, not according to personalities. And the last one, which is career orientation. So career orientation, managers are career professionals, right? So not owners of unit theory managers. The disadvantages and advantages of Max Weber theory, we are saying that onto the advantages, we're talking about the equity, which simply means that you need to treat all employees fairly with respect, dignity. Specialization has to do with employees. Employees get to be trained and become better in their fields. Efficiency, work is efficiently performed under the supervision of immediate managers in the hierarchy. The disadvantages, we are talking about nepotism, bureaucratic corruption, and decision making. Now, with nepotism here, nepotism is quite common, whereby we are talking about managers may favor their own people and help them to rise quicker than more deserving individuals. Two, which is bureaucratic corruption. So, corruption in the higher ranks of bureaucracy can be very disastrous to the economy as well as to the organization. Decision making, this is based on a certain set of rules and regulations. Moreover, in this rigidity often leads to opting for programmed decisions without exploring innovative approaches. So to round up everything, on to the classical theory, we are just saying that it emphasizes organization instead of employees. So it is concerned with organizational hierarchy and chain of command to carry out its activities. Number two, on to the theory, it considers an organization as a machine and its employees as parts of the machine. So therefore, for a machine to work, the parts must be in their best form. As for employees to be efficient and skillful for a better performing organization. So classical theory reviews the whole organization, finds errors, and take corrective and necessary preventative action to avoid errors again. So, with that being said, thank you very much for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell to get posted for more videos like this. With that being said, bye.